And with that, I introduce the wonderful governor of the state of Maryland.
Thanks so much. Good afternoon. Afternoon. This is a great day. It's a great day for not just Montgomery County, this is a great day for the state. And it's an important day for the state, because this is the time where we continue to see that Montgomery County is going to lead. And it is truly, as you were saying earlier, there are certain places that they are right now in the process of debating what progress looks like. They're in the process of figuring out, well, how do we get there? And then there's Montgomery County who says, we'll see you at the finish line. And it's great too, because that's exactly what we need in this moment. It's what this state needs, it's what the state demands. And I'm grateful for everybody who was up here for the work and for the leadership that you continue to show, Tom and Bonnie and Aaron and Lisa and Steve and Shruti and all of the partners who make this happen. All the partners on the elected side. County Executive, thank you. Thanks for the leadership you continue to show, Mr. President. Thank you, President Glass, for your leadership. For all of your colleagues, members of the council, Montgomery County delegation, our senators and our delegates. I mean, this matters because this is what it's going to take. That progress is not inevitable. Progress doesn't happen just because more time goes. Progress happens because we collectively work together. And I say with a very full throat and a very full heart and a very full chest, this is going to be Maryland's decade. This is going to be our time. And when people say, so in order for it to be Maryland's decade, so what do we have to do? Where do we go first, right? Do you start with, is it housing? Is it the environment? Is it equity? Is it employment and economy? And my answer is yes. And that's what this project symbolizes. Yes. Or people say, well, who has to lead? Is it the private sector and having really innovative and thoughtful leaders in the private sector like yourself, right? Is it our community organizations and our nonprofit organizations? Is it local government? Is it state government? Is it community or is it community activism? Is it the people? Who has to lead? And the answer is yes. Because we've all got to be engaged. We've all got to be involved. And we've all got to take this remarkably personal. Because it is true, we are talking about something that is not just an existential threat, and Mr. President, you said it so beautifully, and it is right. It's also the greatest economic opportunity that we have staring us in the face if we're only willing to grasp it. And so we have been very clear from an administration's perspective that this is going to be the time that Maryland will be a state that moves away from running on oil and gas and moves towards a future that is going to be run on renewable energy. And we are unapologetic about it. And that means we are going to make investments in clean energy and electric vehicles. It means we are going to invest in offshore wind. It means we're also, yes, and it means that we are going to invest in community solar projects like this one. And we have seen how the solar industry already generates over 5,000 good-paying jobs in the state of Maryland. We are going to make sure that we will be investing in this sector because we will create thousands of additional jobs in this sector alone. But also why this is so important is for this reason too. It's that progress should not be cost prohibitive. Progress should not be something that only certain people can participate in, only certain people can benefit from. That this actually becomes an opportunity that when we say we can have an economy that is both more competitive and more equitable, that we don't have to choose as a state. We can and we will do both. That for the families in this community who are largely low income, many of whom are people of color, and who are the ones who will be first in line to benefit from this. This matters because you cannot have progress if every single one of our citizens don't understand it nor feel it. Because if we are producing platforms that are just creating an increase in the gap, then altruism will be seen as something else. This becomes a chance, and this becomes a model to show that we can do this right. And I'm excited for the fact that, this is, and I love how you said, CE, that, for now, it's the largest in Montgomery County. And for now, it's the largest in the state.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did I just make news on that? But we want to make sure that people understand that growth and economic prosperity is not something that has a singular destination. That the pathway for work and wages and wealth is something that we want for every single one of our citizens, and we are going to invest in that way. Because when we invest in climate solutions, when we invest in prosperity for all Marylanders, up and down the economic spectrum, it is going to make all of our communities stronger. It's the reason that our administration has set the very aggressive goals that we will be reaching 100% clean energy in Maryland by 2035, and projects like this will help us do that. And so, thank you for leading the way. Thank you for showing us what progress looks like. Thank you for continuing to show that in order for us to get this done, we've got to get it done together. In order for this to be Maryland's decade, it needs to be done collectively. And that this is our time where Maryland will lead because we know other folks are going to follow. So bless you all, and thank you so much again for